explain myself. You said you care for me, baby.
Louisiana, murder on the beat.
Welcome to another episode of Commuting with Kevin. So one thing that I like to do is definitely check myself on whether or not I follow my own advice. One of my biggest pet peeves is people that write articles or bloggers or columnists that write articles about, the top 3 things not to do or the 3 things you should do for this. And then they don't even follow their own advice and you see them doing other things. And that kind of stuff drives me nuts. So when I give you guys practical advice, I would like to think that they are things that I actually do in my own real life. And I had a situation last week that allowed me to check myself and make sure that I was following my own advice. Allow me to explain. So last Thursday, I was sitting in the building lobby of one of my clients, and I got a notification on my phone from LinkedIn that I had gotten a LinkedIn message. And it was a LinkedIn message from somebody that I'm not connected to, and so it kind of threw me off because it was a InMail. And I'll show the message here, and I will black out the name and the picture to protect the innocent. And all it said is you lose credibility when you use the word holla. And I thought to myself, well, that's weird. And then it dawned on me that for my post for episode 17 of Commuting with Kevin, I had said, this is for my staffing peeps, and then I put in parentheses holla, basically to say hi to all of my staffing folks that were out there, which is my way of saying hi, because that's my personality, and I was goofing around, and that's what I do. And so my first response in my own head was, who the hell's this guy, and why is he sending me this message? And it was my obvious emotional response, which is never probably the good response. So I went up and saw my clients, and cooler heads prevailed. And later on, it actually made me chuckle because during the course of this post where I wrote holla, all the while, if you actually watch the video, there is a purple-clad puppet wizard. I would think a normal person would lose credibility with a purple wizard puppet, but apparently not. It was really that I was using the word holla. And so I thought, okay, I need to respond to this person. And so I thought back to episode 8 and thought WWPSD, which if you are a fan of the show, you know that means what would Patrick Swayze do? And so I asked him, Patrick Swayze, what should I do in this situation?
Be nice.
And then I said, really?
Be nice.
So I said, all right, Patrick Swayze, I'll be nice. And so I sent the guy a message that just said, I would have thought that using a puppet would make me lose credibility, but your point is taken. I appreciate the feedback. So I felt like I calmed the situation down. He didn't respond, and that was the end of it. And so I think so many times in our society now, people just immediately respond and it creates the back and forth. And so I think the lesson here, and what I would encourage everybody to do when you get a situation like this, whether it's a text message, an email, a tweet, whatever it is, to not respond emotionally automatically, but give it a little bit of time. Think to yourself, what would Patrick Swayze do? And as long as it's the right time to be nice, be nice. And in my occasion, it was time to be nice because it's not really that important. So I wanted to share that story so you guys knew that I was following my own advice. So from Lakeshore Drive, this is Kevin Hicks and Patrick Swayze telling you to be nice.
Understand.